Hey everyone, it's Eagle of Zeus here, and in this video I just wanted to talk about the different classifications of the Greek gods. So most people know about the Ouranic and Chthonic gods, which are the heavenly gods that most of them live on Mount Olympus in the heavens, and the Khthonic gods, which live in the underworld. But there's a third classification that I don't see get talked about like much at all, and those are the Einalic gods, which are the sea and the ocean gods. They actually have their own classification, although they're most of the time like worshipped in the same fashion as the Ouranic gods. So if you do a ritual to the Einalic gods, they're pretty much worshipped in the same way, because you know how the way that traditionally the way that the Ouranic and Chthonic gods are honored and worshipped, there's big differences, and I did make a video about that in the past, so it's somewhere on my channel about the differences between Ouranic worship and Chthonic worship. But the Einalic gods are most of the time worshipped in the same way as the Ouranic gods. The only differences I read about is the position of your hands. There's actually a specific way that your hands are positioned when you worship the Einalic gods, because how you worship the Ouranic gods, you lift your hands towards the sky, and for the Chthonic gods, you kneel on the ground and you place your hands palm down on the ground. But actually, the Einalic gods, I read that you put your hands like palm, like this, palm facing forward, and you extend your arms. That's what I read. And another difference is the Einalic gods were primarily honored, like the rituals were done by bodies of water, like the ocean or maybe a lake or a river. It's not a requirement, because I know especially in modern day we don't all have access to bodies of water, but that's another difference, is primarily the Einalic gods were worshipped near bodies of water. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty much worshipped in the same fashion as the Ouranic gods. So that's probably why they don't get talked about as much. But yeah, that's... I never really hear many people mention them, so I just figured I would make a video talking about the different classifications of the Greek gods. And there's also liminal deities as well, and those are deities that they don't just fit into one of those categories. They fit into multiple of them, or either all of them or a couple of them. Hecate is a well-known liminal goddess, so she can travel between all of the realms, and she can be worshipped either in Ouranic fashion or Chthonic. And also Persephone is another, and Hermes. Hermes can travel through all the realms, and I would say Aphrodite as well, because she's known as like a sea goddess, so I could see her being liminal as well. And I also heard something that she has like a Chthonic aspect as well, so she might be categorized as all three of those. And you know, there's others. There's other Demeter as well. Demeter has a Chthonic epithet and an aspect as well. So yeah, there's several liminal deities as well that don't just fit into one of those categories. But yeah, I just figured I'd make this video today talking about mainly the Einalic gods, because that's just a category you don't hear talked about much. So I figured I would make a video about it. But yeah, I do have that other video on my channel. I do have the other video on my channel that's an older video about the differences between Ouranic worship and Chthonic, so you guys can check that out if you want. And yeah, that's about it. So I will see you guys in the next video, and may the gods bless you all. Bye.